annual tradition in the NBA, celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he had lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Griffin out there with Daniels. Then there's Rizachet. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Towns in at the 4. And for the Lakers, they've got Jackson Hayes. Austin Reeves out there with LeBron James. Then there's Carr. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 spot. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Shots good by Carr.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Pass to Rizachet. Now Towns. Here's Griffin, covered by LeBron. Okongwu with a screen on Reed. Daniels, no good. And it's the Lakers' ball. Shots good by Carr. Carr's got his... second bucket of the night.
I mean, what is there to say about that finish other than wow?
Daniels passes to Griffin. Rizachet with it. Pass to Towns. From downtown, hits the three-point bomb.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
They get it back. And the dunk by Carr.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here is Daniels after the basket by the Lakers. And here's Griffin. Back to Daniels. Towns, a screen on Reeves. Towns, the pass to Okongwu. Shot clock at 3, the 17-footer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And the dunk by Carr.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the Hawks with possession here after the basket by Los Angeles. Okongwu down low, covered by Hayes. Towns, a screen on Reed. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Carr's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
The Hawks trail by 8. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. We'll try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here is Daniels, coming off 31 points last game. Here's Okongwu. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. It really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside Griffin. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Towns up top. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. Towns has got 6 points.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Carr, and the dunk by Carr.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here is Daniels after the basket by Los Angeles. Towns a screen on LeBron. Griffin goes in. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Here is Carr. This game an incredible scoring display for him. And here's Reeves outside. Great positioning on the putback.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Hawks trail by 7. Griffin looking it over. Pass to Daniels. A 3-ball. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Carr. 14 points for him. Count it. 16 points for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Outside, Towns. Okongwu with the screen for Towns. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers leading by 6. With the drive, deflects the pass. Griffin with the steal. Here's Rizachet. He's defended by Reeves. Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. Okongwu a screen. Daniels, no good. Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Carr. Reeves left side. Now Carr. He's got 16. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Here's Rizachet. Vanderbilt defending. Here's Rizachet. Knocked loose. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Carr, and the dunk by Carr.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And the Hawks. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks, trailing by 5. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
These guys are looking forward to this year now, putting last season behind them.
We've got Austin Reeves. He's out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's and at the 3 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. So it's Atlanta now after the basket by the Lakers. Outside Griffin. Johnson with a screen on Hachimura. The shot's good from Griffin.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Griffin. 11-point game his last outing, and the basket by McCollum.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
To the left side wing. Here's Hachimura. Again, the Lakers. Now here's McCollum. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. On the wing, Johnson. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. From 12 feet out, it's rebounded by Carr. Carr's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Klingon. Now here's McCollum for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Carr's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room. And he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
Here's McCollum. That's tipped, and he gets it back. Dort wide open. Connects from 3-point range. Dort's got his second bucket tonight.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Carr, the pass to Hachimura. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Turn your attention to the court. It's your Lakers high squad. Get on the court. Your high squad. All right, fans. Get on your feet. Make some noise.
LeBron is checked in for Hachimura. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Buffkin's checked in.
Applause to your Lakers high squad.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone. By.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this.
Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
Oh, yeah, the old man could still do that. LeBron James with the catch and finish.
The Hawks trail by 12. Down low, here's McCollum. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Floats it up for James. Stolen by Dort. Poked loose, and here we go. All going up court. Buffkin with the bucket. Buffkin's got 5 points so far.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Carr, the pass to Vanderbilt. From deep, LeBron. A second chance effort. Carr, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to McCollum. It's Dort on the wing. Over Carr. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Dort.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Here's Carr. And the dunk by Carr.
sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here's McCollum following the bucket by the Lakers. And it's Towns missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Carr. Reeves outside. Knocks down the three ball. Reeves has got 9.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
McCollum outside. Pass to Rizachet. To the inside. Johnson got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Some changes for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. And James subbed in for Austin Reeves. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Tyson Daniels comes in for McCollum. Here's Rizachet. His last outing, he had 8 points. The Hawks again can't hit. Pass to LeBron. Johnson against Carr. And the dunk by Carr.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
So it's the Hawks now, after the basket by Los Angeles. Outside, Towns. Here we go, James heading to the hoop. And James throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. The Lakers number 1. The Hawks second.
And both squads extremely adept in transition. They like to get out and run, guys. And this is a battle of greyhounds.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Jones checked in for Hayes. And it's Naz Reid in for James. And a change for the Hawks. Griffin's checked in. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Daniels. Towns with it. Guarded by Reed. Towns sets the pick for Rizachet. It's rebounded by Carr. Carr's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Rizachet with it. James covering. Pass to Okongwu. Now Griffin. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Carr against Griffin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Here's Daniels. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. That free throw good from Daniels.
At the line for the Hawks. Daniels.
Both free throws good from Daniels. Lakers leading by 17. Here is Carr. He has 29. Banked in off the glass. Carr's got 31 points.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Pass to Okongwu. Over Jones. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu. Okongwu's now got 8.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their script.
Here is Carr. He has 31.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LeBron James.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Carr against Griffin. Shoots the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Lakers leading by 17. Here's Carr. Good on the triple. Carr's got 34.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Pass to Shea. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's Daniels. Over Carr. Atlanta again, missing.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And that comes off the assist by Jones. Carr's got 37.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively, so what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. They're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for that game against the Pistons, this one should be a great test for them, a benchmark for how they stack up against the rest of the league. I want to see if they're up for the challenge, maybe even pull off the upset.
And switching gears now to that first half, big hill to climb for the Atlanta Hawks.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Atlanta. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Shea is out there with Carl Anthony Towns. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Daniels. And it's Griffin in at the 2-guard spot. Okongwu, the pass to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Lakers with the rebound. Carr's.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams. In that area.
And the shot goes in.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Okongwu. Outside Griffin. On the wing, Daniels. Right at the free throw line. Rebound the Lakers. Carr's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Outside, James. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Here's Carr. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
For Los Angeles, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Shea. Towns with it. Inside.
Los Angeles foul. Jackson Davis.
The Hawks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Team foul.
And he makes the first.
For the Hawks, Onyeka Okongwu. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Okongwu. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Griffin inside, working on Carr, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And the Lakers making a chip. Here is Carr. He's got 44. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
McCollum with the ball. He's got 10. To the middle. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Here's Jones, and Jones slams it home.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And here's McCollum. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. And Johnson with the stuff.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Carr in the post. Takes it off the glass. Carr's got 46 points.
I mean, he...
Just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Knocked away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Floats it up. Another possession. Another assist.
Hard to be a better passer than this man. What a rare combination of talent and unselfishness.
He is clearly the engine that makes this team go, isn't he? And right now, he's closing in on the 5th most assists in a single season. He lobs it up. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Jones with the stuff.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Shots good by Carr. Carr's got 11 points here in just the second half.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
McCollum outside. Pass to Dort. Top of the key. In Atlanta again with the bucket. The Lakers with the ball. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Now Carr. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. 6 on the shot clock. Reed the pass to James. Here's Carr. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Now here's McCollum. Johnson with a screen on James.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback. Towns is checked in for Atlanta. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Carr. Then it's Austin Reed. Then there's Hayes. And it's James in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Johnson. It's deflected. Reeves outside. There's the 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Atlanta's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. A 3 from McCollum, and so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Klingon. Reza Shea is coming in for Dort, and Dyson Daniels subbed in for McCollum. Pass to James. Here is Carr. We played just one. Look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Towns kicks to Johnson. Back to Towns. Now Daniels, the 3. It's rebounded by Carr. Carr's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And again, another assist.
His vision is incomparable, and he's all about the team.
Really making history. Now tied for the 5th most assists in a single year. That's pretty astonishing when you think about it. Here is Daniels. Johnson with a screen on Reeves. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Harry Giles is checked in for the Lakers. And the Hawks making a change here as well. A.J. Griffin's checked in for Jalen Johnson. And the Lakers with possession here. Carr with the ball. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Los Angeles foul. Carr. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Vanderbilt against Towns. There's the screen. Will it go? Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And got it! Another basket!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Griffin. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Carr's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Reeves in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Here's Rizachet. Now here's Griffin. Towns looking around. Here's Rizachet. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 6 points for Rizachet.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't get...
And another assist for him.
And historically significant. He's now dished out the 5th most assists in a single season.
And you can see his teammates love him for it. I mean, it's got to be exciting to play alongside someone like this. Towns sets the pick for Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rizachet. It's rebounded by Carr.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Three-pointer, Daniels. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Okongwu. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, easy call.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Lakers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it.
And another assist.
And his playmaking and vision this season have been off the charts.
Well, that last assist tied him for the 4th most during a season. Guys, just incredible stuff.
Ty Jones, that's his first personal foul.
And that one falls for Okongwu.
Shooting for Atlanta.
And so he hits both. The Lakers shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Hawks shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Pass to Rizachet. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Lakers shooting very well right now, 52% in this. And there it is for him.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
They set the pick. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things.
Another possession, another assist.
And that feed moves him into 4th place alone on the list of single-season assist leaders.
He's been in complete command of this offense since day 1. What a season. Back to Daniels. To the paint. Here's Rizachet. A good finish at the rack off the... Slick feed. Rizachet's got 8 points here in this quarter. Carr with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Carr. No good. The Hawks shooting an efficient 53% from the field.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. This team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll have now won 70 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
Okongwu bounce pass. It's tipped. Oh my goodness, what a play! And that one is stuffed right through.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not.
Turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Pass to Rizachet. Tries it from 9. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And here's Reed. With the step back. Carr, the pass to Reed. Off target from three-point range. Here is Daniels. James covering to the left wing. Down low. Here's Okongwu. Buries it down low.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And it's Connect in the corner. From deep, James, it's in.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.